What's up, dudes? Canned dates. Dehydrated dates. So, I forgot to turn the volume on. I just made a video. I think I have to make a video. Look, maybe I'm actually getting traction now. I don't really care. I think they're trying to like make me some kind of like, oh, like I'm totally pro-Trump, but I'm not like everyone, Trump, woo! I think like if you can't tell that Trump is the better option, you're kind of, you know, whatever. But especially at this point. But someone showed me the clip of JD Vance like burping. I think that like they're ever since I went to those parties, basically I think people were like, and since Jared Kushner copied me, I think they were like, we need to be more like him. And they were like, throttle his account and we'll be like him. I don't really care. I even think Blackpink and other K-pop shit is copying me. Literally, they were like having Taeyeon and aespa release songs as I was doing the AI art shit, and then I stopped and they were like, no more Taeyeon songs for now. I don't care. So, the only thing I can say is I don't really want to be involved. I just want to live a normal life. In case you haven't noticed it, all these people with all these agendas need normal people to like want to do all these extra bullshit so they can pull off their agenda. I believe they called them false flags. So if you just keep to yourself and don't do anything stupid, they can't pull off any of that bullshit. If you don't watch TV and get those like weird symbols in your head, you don't want to go do crazy stuff. Again, the whole reason why, like, the whole hair, I need to get my hair cut. The whole reason why I'm super upset is because, like, I literally traced the crypto myself. Got the Secret Service involved, and they were like, "How do we know that you're not making it up? You're not an expert." I'm like, "I technically am, but okay, whatever." So I hired an independent expert from Interpol, like an entire crew. The Secret Service was like, "Oh shit, you can do that? Fuck!" They were like, I was like, "What the hell, you fuck?" And like now that I hate to say it like this, now that it's personally affecting other people, they're starting to understand. I'm not just saying this shit just to say this shit. There's something going on behind the scenes where it's like everyone's in some kind of some kind of a cult. I don't know what to call it. Where the people in specific parts of American positions of power are purposefully not helping Americans. Okay? How do you feel knowing you get a $750 check if you lost everything from the hurricane and Ukraine got billions and billions and billions of dollars? Oh, look, there's another hurricane coming. How do you feel? I might get chewed out or in trouble for saying this, but do you want to know one of the other reasons why I left my job that was very cushy in like May? Allegedly, that was for FEMA, and they wanted me to design and implement a platform. What have they done since someone else built that platform for them? They gave away all your money. They gave away all my money. All the pervos in higher positions of government went to a P. Diddy party, and they were like, Secret Service, we're going to steal all these people's money, and you need to hide it for us. And if you don't want to, you can go back to Pepsi Cola bottling plant and be their security. And what do you think they did? Like, I've always said, if you want to copy me, and I got this from my mom. Can't believe it. I said, if you want to copy me, at least copy me when I'm doing something good. So if JD Vance wants to burp into the microphone because he thinks it's relatable, you know, I don't mind if Cernovich copies me. A lot of the other douchebags, like, super totally mind if they copy me because I think they're losers. And this isn't one of those like, oh, I see them in me, blah blah blah. No, it's like I don't think you're pulling your weight. I don't think you're even trying. I think that you're like, haha, I'm a pet human and people owe me things and you're all goyams. So you must work and I must get donations. And I think that's totally lame. I think that kind of thinking is what ruined America. But so that's my video. Okay, like I just I just want to live a normal life. If I didn't say it already, do you want to know what I did yesterday when I went to go visit my niece? I went to go look at washers and dryers. It was boring as fuck. It was so boring. I carried her around on my back like a piggyback, and then I had to like stretch because my back was a little strained because of that. But whatever. She got so much bigger since Horfany stole her money and my money. And then we drew a picture while we waited for all the sales stuff to finish. Then we went back, and then I came back. It was boring as fuck. I haven't done that in years. That's all I wanted to do. But just before Tiffany showed up to steal my money. The government said you couldn't do that. Not unless you have 15 vaccines and you're quadruple maxed. Whatever. I don't want to play this game. I just want to live a normal life. If I could go back to my life in 2020, I totally would. That's even before I had all the money. Or that's basically gone now. But I would go back to that if I could. Because none of this Tiffany bullshit had happened. I don't care. I don't care about your career. If you owe someone else money, that's your problem. Okay, you cannot steal. Now you owe more people money. I don't want to be involved in this K-pop stuff at all. At all. Okay? It's almost like she specifically got my niece involved because I refused to care at all. And then she got my niece involved and I kind of just charged. So now P. Diddy's arrested and all that bullshit. So I don't really care. I don't really copy me, don't copy me, I don't care. That's my official statement. Okay, like I just don't care. Like you you're you're trying to get a rise out of me and it's not going to happen because you are officially a whore and I don't care. You stole money. These things take time. Only thing I can think of saying is this is exactly why you invest in yourself and in your career instead of like get rich quick whatevers. Even if you make decent, legitimate money in crypto, like what do you do? I honestly, I do see why people invest in real estate. If I had like my own condo or my own house, that would be like the best way. Because like it's either that or a whole bunch of gold and silver. That would have been the best way to roll it over. Because I couldn't have put the whole 1.2 million into the bank account. They wouldn't insure it all. So like, I hate to say it, but like I didn't know what to do with all that money. And since then, I've just been learning the ins and outs of having that much and what to do with it. Because it's going to happen again. Crypto's all ups and downs. That's why I keep telling everyone to not stop your career. Like things would be a lot worse if I would have stopped my career to go follow Stephanie around and all that bullshit. Oops, look, you're tied in with P. Diddy. She literally is. She was going to be in that Rick Ross video that probably P. Diddy produced and all that bullshit. You mean to tell me you weren't involved in some way? Why were you stealing money just before all that bullshit? Why do you think being a smut actress is the better choice? Like so many things I don't give a fuck about other than you committed crimes. Like not just like ha 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 ha. Like what are there's some things they call petty crime, like petty court, small claims court, all that bullshit. That's like, oh, he borrowed my lawnmower. His tree is over my fence line, all that bullshit. No, she stole $100,000, was bragging about it in private texts that I wanted to give to the Secret Service that they just didn't want to accept, about how no one was going to do anything and I better get in line. And then once everyone started getting arrested and all that bullshit, she started changing her tune. And she was like, I did something. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. But before people started getting arrested, she was like, ha, you think that's a lot of money that went missing? That's just because you don't know how to handle money. I didn't steal it. I'm borrowing it. And you better fall in line because this industry. And I was like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Why would anyone want to deal with this? You're not an adult. You need to live in the adult world. I'm going to contact the feds and go about my life. Leave me the fuck alone. And she can't deal with that. I don't care if you guys want to copy me. I care about the fact that right now, that stupid, retarded felon, K-pop, whatever, who's involved in the P. Diddy case, has been basically slandering my name for months, and I've been dealing with my dad having a stroke and my parents moving to Utah. This is fucking retarded. That's my official statement.